Hi everyone, and welcome to Tarot for You 444. It's exciting to have you here today for the 1111 portal for November. I'm feeling some really exciting energies coming through. We've got new beginnings being a really big theme, and of course love and starting again. We've got money, abundance. We've got lots of signs and synchronicities from the universe coming through. This fresh new energy, also can bring clarity to the twin flames, and it can also bring about union, as we know, because the 1111 portal is definitely synonymous with union. So what I'm going to do today is pull a divine masculine spread, as I always do. I'm channeling a channel for about 3 different collectives, so we'll see. Hopefully it resonates with you and your situation. I've also got some psychic messages coming through as I'm shuffling the cards, and they are white feathers coming through strongly. Moving home, starting a family. We have going to the beach, celebrations, picking out gifts, enjoying the company of family and friends. Starting a new business might also be important. We have karmic situations and cycles moving away, allowing the fresh new energy to come in. Okay, so let's see what is going on for divine masculine. We're going to do the head, heart, and then action space. It looks like divine masculine is ready to speak, so we'll see what's going on. I'm still getting the number 4 coming through very significantly, so that is new foundations, a feeling of stability coming through, perhaps a time of healing from illness as well. Okay, so we've got 3 cards that are kind of, I'm reading together here. One is the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so for me, reversals signify a past energy. This is divine masculine, wanting to speak some sort of truth in the past. And then we get the Knight of Swords also in reverse, so wanting to offer love in the past, but instead of doing so, he's gone to seek counsel, from perhaps his higher self, or perhaps from friends, family. He's very alone in this card, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's not talking to friends and family, or perhaps his God or source energy, to get his answers, because we have the moon there, and moon represents contemplation. So I just want to get some clarifications on the first row, which is the mind space for the masculine, and then I'll be able to tell the story to you. So yeah, welcome if you haven't been here before. It's really lovely to have you with me. Just remember, if you want to donate to the orphanage that I sponsor in Africa, you may look at the details down below, and all monies go to Save the Young. Okay, so again, we've got from a different deck now. For the headspace here, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So he's wanted to tell you in the past that he loves you. And perhaps he did and perhaps he didn't. But for right now in his mind space, we have Ace of Swords and Eight of Wands in reverse. So the truth is that he wanted to bring this truthful message to you, that he is in love with you. So depending on your situation, he may or may not have said that, but the truth is that he's thinking that he loves you, Divine Feminine. Then we have the World and the Tower. So even though the new cycle has begun, the new fresh energy, the 1111 portal here, he's still going through a Tower moment, which is coming across with the World card. So I'm not, when I itch my nose, it's because Divine Masculine isn't telling us something usually. So I'll delve into that soon. So in this new cycle, I feel like he's been enlightened in his mind about just how important this relationship is here. Because see, in the past, he wanted to move away with Divine Feminine, and he's looking here, holding on to the passion he has for Divine Feminine, and also knowing that these other things are also important. So even though the twin flame journey is wonderful and important, there are still things in the 3D physical world, because you know this Three of Wands card is action in the 3D world. It's nothing spiritual at all. It's all to do with, oh, Divine Masculine, goodness me, it's all to do with him gaining strength to do something in the 3D world. And here it is, we've got the Moon card in reverse. So there's a secret here, denoting some sort of spying on you, Divine Feminine. So he's secretly looking at pictures, thinking about your pictures, thinking about what you've posted, thinking about the text messages, thinking about what you may have said together. So before we go into the heart and the action space, I want to see what the secret is, so that my nose will stop itching. That's what happens when you're an empath, or certain little niggles happen to tell you what's going on. It's very, Divine Masculine can be extremely annoying sometimes. Okay. Okay, so the secret is, whether you know this or not, Divine Feminine, he is single. He's the Nine of Pentacles. So that's good. So if he was married, if he was in a relationship, he's in his mind, he's out of that. Whether he's actually done it in the physical reality or not, we don't know. But in his mind, he's single. The secret is that he has secret knowledge regarding this relationship. He's coming across as the High Priestess. There is esoteric knowledge here. He has perhaps been looking into some sort of spiritual practice. He perhaps has been looking into the twin flame journey. Then we get the Knight of Pentacles. So it's the willingness to move forward slowly, cautiously, but definitely after a betrayal. So something has happened to him where he feels betrayed in his mind. Then again, we get the Six of Swords in reverse again, which is this having, definite wanting to move away from, other dramas, other things with Divine Feminine. He's looking at Divine Feminine as the star. He's looking at Divine Feminine as someone who can help him break free of this codependency, this anxiety perhaps, or constant worry, overthinking. Perhaps he had an addiction. He feels that with divine feminine, he can move away from these things. So, you know, divine feminine, you are like his saving grace, which is really special. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle my smaller deck so that we can look into the heart space. I've already pulled my larger Rider-Waite tarot. Okay, so this is Queen of Swords in reverse. This is denoting some sort of truth of the heart happening within the heart space. Okay, and it's a feminine energy. It's not a very loving energy, but it is a truth. So then we get in the heart space for divine masculine. He's coming through as the King of Cups and the World. So, you know, it's this loving energy. Divine feminine is my world. Not only is she a beautiful woman, you know, she's coming through as angelic here, you know, as a, it's like a fairy tale. It's like complete and utter fulfillment in his heart. His heart is bursting with joy for divine feminine. In the past, he couldn't move. He wanted to move, but there was something else here that was in the way. He was grieving over something else in his life. Perhaps it was a codependent relationship, because then the next card we get is that he is now single and holding on to that singularness and the resources that he has left from being single. His heart is on its own. He was bored and depressed until divine feminine came along, and there she is in the past coming along. You know, his saving grace, his superstar, his angel. And this is what's coming from his heart space. So that's really beautiful. So now we'll move to the action space of divine masculine toward divine feminine. Such beautiful energy coming through in this portal here. 1111. Because there's been some really tough energies. You know, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of, you know, worrying, perhaps even about this other woman. There could have been another woman here. In the past, it looks like there was some sort of temptation. You know, the Queen of Wands can be divine feminine, but, you know, intuitively today I'm getting that this is another woman that came into the mix and was in the way of the union. So this could be a mother figure, it could be a sister, it could be a friend, it could be a witch. Take that as it resonates. For some reason, that's what Spirit was saying to me. Okay, so the action space is now that even though he was juggling, right, he's saying yes now. Here's the yes card. I want to move forward. I want to be free. This is my truth. Divine feminine grounds me. Divine feminine allows me to feel free. Divine feminine is my sunshine. And again, a past energy. He's loved you. That's been the truth for some time now. He's wanted to come in with love for some time now. So let's see now what he's going to do, because that's a past energy and we want to get into the action space coming now, which comes up as Wheel of Fortune again with the Six of Swords. So he wants to start this new cycle, this new lucky cycle, and that's me itching my nose is a definite synchronicity there. So yes, he wants to start this new cycle and move away with divine feminine. He's thinking of family. There's a child in this boat. He's not thinking of a good time. He's thinking of a long time. And that is very powerful. He wants to control himself. He wants to control the depression that he's felt. He feels in control of the boredom now. He feels in control of some aspect of his life that was causing him to feel unsure and not tamed. You know, some people see the Emperor as a negative energy, but to me, it depends what other cards come up with it. But, you know, you've got to remember that the Emperor is the king of all kings. So the Emperor is somebody that knows what he wants. He has clarity, he has passion, he has the resources, and he has the love to go about what he wants to do. And although he may come across as unyielding, at least he's definitive in what he wants. Because remember, divine masculine's also coming through as the King of Cups in the heart space. So, you know, this is a loving Emperor. This is someone who has all the background knowledge to move forward in this. So let's use the sneaky deck and see what divine masculine isn't telling divine feminine. And there we go. Wow, that energy is coming through. Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune again coming up. I want to start a new cycle with you. The Lovers. Not only does he love you, but he wants to make a decision towards this. And wow, oh my God, then we have the Two of Cups next coming up. So he wants to equally give to you. It's a love and understanding between two people, soulmates forever. An unbreakable bond between each other that will last forever. A love like no other. And then we have the Temperance card, which is in, you know, denoted in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. You know, we see Archangel Michael using alchemy to bring this about. So, you know, the angels are here. He can feel the presence of angels. He can feel the presence of his own spirituality. We have the Two of Pentacles. So he's juggling again, but it's not another woman. What he is juggling is this magician energy that he's been using for some time now. This manifestation power, this you know, start of a great enterprise, this new path that he wants to travel upon with you, putting his skills to good use, you know, a great idea for business, manifesting you, thinking of you in his mind. And this has been going on for quite some time because the World card is in reverse. So he has been manifesting you, you know, before you even came about in his life. He thought that he would like a woman who was, you know, who made him feel successful, who gave him complete happiness, who would help him achieve his dreams, who would make him feel complete. So we're going to take a look at the love messages from High Priestess 1111 cards. These messages are always really profound and beautiful. So I just want to finish on a really happy note for the 1111 portal, because Divine Masculine is really bringing it at the moment. He's really feeling that this relationship is guided by a higher power. You know, he's starting to think that maybe he's not crazy. Maybe this really is more than meets the eye. Maybe he can have you. Maybe it's not all a dream. Maybe he can move from another country to be with you. Perhaps there are karmics in the way, but he feels now that there's a possibility. I know I messed things up and did things that made it seem like I don't care, but trust me, you are my world. So yeah, in the past he has stuffed up. We all have. He's asking for you to forgive him. Can you forgive me, please? I'm struggling to find the right words to say to you. I'm truly sorry for my words and actions. I won't give up on you, so don't give up on me, please. So, you know, perhaps he hasn't come forward in a way that you liked. Perhaps he's said things that he didn't mean to. Perhaps he's acted in ways which you haven't liked. Perhaps he's done a lot of things. But he's asking for forgiveness. Whether he's doing that in the 3D physical world or whether that's his higher self asking you, these cards, you know, are coming through for a reason, to get your attention. And it's the 1111 portal, which means new beginnings. You know, there is no mistake that the Two of Cups and the Lovers card came up together as how he's truly feeling about you. There are no mistakes. That's a synchronicity. You know, it's the 1111, and today I even looked, you know, at my clock, and it said 1111 on the 11th of the 11th, on the 11th of the 11th. Gosh, that's hard to say. So even if it's not coming about in the 3D physical reality, know that you can bring it in. You can bring it down by thinking about it, by manifesting it. You know, you go within yourself to create the world around you. So what do you want to create? Divine feminine and divine masculine. Do you really want to be with one another? Do you have a mission? How important is this to you? You know, the inner work is the most important thing that you'll ever do. So if you haven't liked, shared, subscribed or commented, I invite you to do so. If you want to get a private reading from me, please contact me. My details are in the description box. And also any monies that come to my channel from readings or, you know, from donations will go straight to the orphanage in Africa, where my heart, you know, longs to help these little children there. So I am sending you so much love and light this day, and happy 1111 portal. And if you need me at any time, please don't forget to reach out to me. And I'm sending you so many blessings. Okay. Oh, and oh yeah, there's a twin flame mantra which will be, you know, in my videos somewhere. It's got an Indian picture on there, and in the description box below in there is the mantra that you can listen to every day to bring your twin flame union together. So yeah, that's really exciting too. Okay guys, thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye.